And many have applied, but only 12 towns will be chosen as Portas pilots. They will receive money and advice to prop up their high streets.
Steph is visiting one of those candidates today. That's in Prestwich, and we can talk to her now. Very good morning to you, Steph.
Good morning to you both. Yes, I'm on one of 350 high streets across the UK, which is hoping to get their hands on some of that £1 million pot that's been handed out by the government and Mary Portas to try and breathe some life back into the high streets. Now, what they've all done is put together these YouTube videos and an X Factor style contest to try and convince Mary and the government. Here's a flavour of the Prestwich one. That was the Prestwich, a bit of the Prestwich entry there for that money pot that's been handed out. Now, we won't know until May who's going to get it, but I've come into one of the retailers on the high street because in this area, 30 businesses have clubbed together to put their entry together, and we've got a new business owner now. Jodie, good morning to you. You haven't quite opened yet, have you? You're opening in a couple of weeks' time. You've decided to locate in a high street that's not doing very well at the moment. Why did you decide to do that?
Hi, morning. I've decided to open because I think Prestwich needs new and different businesses in the area. It's, as you can see, it's full of a certain type of businesses, and what it needs is people, or a place where people can come and do something more interesting, more exciting, different, and also on local high streets, places like the fabrics and haberdashery shops are just going now. So
Which is what your shop's going to be, essentially.
That's right, yeah. So I wanted to sort of step back and bring it back to the high street.
What kind of difference do you think it will make, this money then, and if this town does get it?
It'll make a difference in that it's brought a lot of people together. A lot of different businesses, etc., together, people who perhaps wouldn't have known each other before, and it's just brought a community spirit back to the area.
OK, well, I'll let you crack on, because I know you've got a lot of work to do before you're open. But also with us, I've managed to convince Brian from the Chamber of Commerce to come in this morning. Good morning to you, Brian. Thanks for coming in. How typical is this high street of what we're seeing across the country? This
is typical of some of those outlying high streets. I think what we've seen is a trend in retail sales over a number of years, a move towards out-of-town shopping centres, and actually retail sales have probably been broadly flat for about 4 years now, with some change on a month-by-month basis, but broadly flat. And consumers, as we know, are under pressure from inflation and low wage increases. So there's only a limited amount of money to go around, and as I said, we've seen a move towards out-of-town shopping centres.
For a high street like this one, there's absolutely loads of traffic going by, but there isn't enough parking, and they've also got the issue of people just not having the money to be able to spend in shops. How do you change that around? Is this fund going to make that much difference?
Well, we as the Chamber of Commerce have always said that we need to look at the offering of our high street. The high street is changing, it is evolving. Each will have different issues that they need to tackle, but actually what we need to see is the public and the private sector, as we're seeing with the Portas pilots, coming together and actually changing how we view our high streets and how we use them.
OK, well, thanks for your time. I'll let you go and get the cup of coffee now. Thanks for coming in so early for us. And I'll be here throughout the morning. I'm popping into lots of different shops on the high street just to get a flavour of what they all feel about this bid. Back to you, Bo.
Steph, thank you.